Mick here, welcome back to another East Coast Camp Chasers video. Yes, still here at home, didn't actually get to go out camping. A little bit of a lower back niggle, which has given me a bit of grief over the last couple of days. I pushed myself a little bit too hard at work recently. So anyway, I'm going to do a quick review of the Easy Campfire Cookbook by Tom McCoy, also known as the Mountain Dude. Hails out of America, is currently retired or retreated to a property in Tennessee. He's got 37 acres out there, but this guy has done cooking all over the world and most likely on a lot of different continents. So I couldn't find a lot about this guy, but he's certainly written a really good book here. A lot of traditional American style cooking, campfire cooking, from Dutch ovens, also known as a camp oven here in Australia, stick cooking, skewers, and so forth like that, skillet cooking, and foil package cooking, so directly on coals in a foil pocket. So there is a few different styles of cooking in here, different ways to do things, and it's laid out really well. Some good information here, some good safety tips when it comes to campfire cooking, things to have on hand and so forth when you're doing things like this, whereas a lot of people would do it and not really have those sorts of safety things in mind. A really good conversion chart here in the back as well, so measurements, conversions, everything obviously from Fahrenheit to Celsius, cups to mils, ounces to grams, and yeah, so a really good conversion there for all those different things. So obviously as I go through this book and start to set up some different ways of cooking and different styles of cooking, I'll be able to sort of have a look at this before I leave to go on my camping trips. This is very much suited to quick getaway types of cooking. I'll be able to set myself up with the ingredients that I need. I won't necessarily have to take the book with me. I'll sort of run over the recipe, know what I've sort of got to do, pretty much all laid out in a similar way from recipe to recipe. I do need to get myself a Dutch oven, aka camp oven, but that's more as we get into the cooler weather, and we're back into fire season, or permitted to have fires. Here in Australia at the moment is quite warm. We're seeing degrees of 30 and plus up to 40 degrees here some days, and certainly not that type of cooking, certainly not needed. You're probably best off just sticking to the sandwiches and salady type stuff. But when we get back into the cooler months, yeah, I'm setting myself up at the moment with the welder's gloves, the leather gloves, other sorts of different things that I'm going to need when I get into the camp oven cooking. Yeah, so some really good recipes. Like I said, it's all laid out into the different styles. Spicy chicken casserole, turkey and bacon sandwiches with cheddar Gruyere sauce, Sweetwater blackberry baked trout, traveller's granola, so a quick granola snack, cheesy scrambled egg packets, and also some dessert style of cooking in here, and sweeter style breakfast meals, biscuit sticks with maple cinnamon butter. Biscuit sticks, from doing a little bit of research, would be something like a cornbread or similar like that, where you can use it to dip and soak up saucy types of things. Sweet and salty pineapple ham sandwiches, dynamite shrimp skewers, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So the dynamite shrimp skewers, I think, is going to be a really good one. It does state here that it was one of the things that he remembers growing up with was the and is very much a family favourite, dynamite shrimp skewers, chicken kebabs with balsamic glaze, creamy peach hand pies, you know, so things, sort of sweeter style of things, as I mentioned. Marshmallow banana skillet, smoky 3 cheese fondue, so a bit of a dipping sauce there, three cheese or 5 cheese styles of dipping dipping sauces are fondues, camp burgers with fried tomatoes, crispy corn dogs. We know those here as a Dagwood dog or Pluto pups. So you can, there's a recipe in there to do those on the campfire. Maple glazed pecan pancakes. So lots of different things in this book that I find very, very interesting, and I think we're going to get good use out of this book. Must-haves, nice-to-haves, car and RV camp cooking, easy campfire cooking. Super simple cocktails and mocktails. Best way to go about packing an indoor cooler or your 12-volt camping fridges. Best way to go about building a fire. I mean, we can all build a fire, but the best way to go about doing it. Introductions into cast iron skillet, on a stick, foil packets, and Dutch oven cooking. It's a bit of a rundown there. Best ways to go about enjoying the camping trips: canoeing, backpacking, kayaking, fun campsite games and so forth. Cleaning up, and like most of us know, leave no trace. Definitely one of those things. And staying safe. Best practices and things to keep around the campfire: always have a bucket of water, at least a fire extinguisher, or a couple of handfuls of baking soda as a fire retardant. First aid kits, and prepping ahead. So it does have a lot of really good information. Look, there's others out there who've got 100 recipes and no real information. It's just basically a cookbook, but this is why I like this one the most. It's gifted to me by my daughter, so getting the most out of this cookbook is going to also create a lot of sentimental value too. So yeah, that is the Easy Campfire Cookbook. Mountain Dew. Can be found on Amazon. Not sure about the price. I just know that it came from Amazon because everything I get gifted usually comes from Amazon. We're big Amazonian shoppers here, I guess you could say. Love Amazon. And most of the stuff that we get gifted, Christmas, birthdays, Father's Day, Mother's Day, normally comes from Amazon. So it can be found on Amazon. Yeah, so if you watched to the end, very much appreciated. I thank you. Remember, like, subscribe, share if you will. Catch you on the next adventure.